Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends, and welcome back to my voice. It's getting better bit by bit, not after what happened yesterday, I have to tell you, and I'll tell you that on Ustream because it's too dull and boring, but funny. It's funny. And listen, welcome. And before we start, some good news. Comedian Jerry Kay is getting huge viewing figures. Some of our biggest viewing figures are down to Jerry Kay, and you can see why. Let's check him out.
Friend of mine bought a brand new one-bedroom flat in East London, right? So it's about, I don't know, a quarter of this stage. It's tiny. I've been in bigger women, if I'm honest. But that's not a joke, it's a preference. Thanks very much, no.
Yes, it's the fantastic Jerry Kay. Check this guy out on Ustream. He is hysterical. Don't you worry about that.
Well, the best one, right? The best one's his sister, Kathy, right? Now, Kathy is fucking massive, right? Now, she stinks so bad, right? We call her Kathy the COVID test. Because we reckon if you're in the same room as her and you can't smell her, you've got COVID.
Yeah, he's great, isn't he? And did you know that this show is called This Week? Okay, so you get about 6-7 minutes on YouTube and 25-30 minutes on Ustream with me going on. And obviously I can't talk about stuff on YouTube that I can on my own channel because I get slapped on the wrist and shut down, so you have to be a bit careful. But this show's called This Week, and did you know that today's show marks the start of, get this, Season 20 of This Week, of which there's 25 shows in each season. My God, no wonder I got a bloody sore throat. Well, okay, a couple of gigs to mention first of all. 10th of December, me and the brilliant Mike Osmond are appearing at my birthday bash at the Grand Cafe. We decided to have a big party there and open it up for sale to the public. And you can come along. It's the Grand Cafe in Southampton, owned by my mate Stevie Hughes. That's why we're having a lovely party there, me and Mike Osmond. And you can come along and get a table. The number is here now. And on the 16th of December, me doing a proper gig at the Gaiety Bar in Southsea. And this really is a warm-up to get me back on stage, ready for 2 days later when I do a live show with Jerry Kay and Danny Postill here live from the studios to the world. It's the first time I've been on live TV since Captain Cook was a sea cadet, but here you go. If I can't go live on my own TV channel, where can you go live? This is always a problem with here on YouTube. What one can talk about and what one can't talk about. I'm the one, of course, here. But so we'll just start with a little bit of news. Is anyone doing anything about Peter Lynch, who allegedly or took his own life while in prison? He was arrested and given a prison sentence for protesting, basically. Protesting. He was frustrated like a lot of other people. I don't think he broke the law apart from having a plaque and telling a policeman to go fuck himself or something like that. But he went to prison and he is now dead. And what are we going to do about that, Mr. Starmer and Fag Ashley? What, and you, Lammy, and all you useless people on the front bench of the Labour Party who are enjoying themselves and don't really care how much they're disliked. It's called arrogance. What are we going to do about that? Meanwhile, there's people out on the streets. They're letting thousands of people out on the streets. Listen, I'm a great believer in letting people out of prison as soon as you think they are not going to reoffend, or to put them in a position where they cannot reoffend again, like the brilliant Care After Combat, who brought reoffending down from 60% to 8%. So it is possible to do. But let's just talk about this. An 18-year-old illegal arsehole who arrived in the UK in a dinghy in July, this is not a shock to you, is it? Has been charged with the murder of a woman working at a hotel housing asylum seekers. So she worked at a hotel housing asylum seekers and got stabbed to fucking death for her troubles. Her name is Rhiannon Syke White. What a name, Rhiannon Syke White. This poor woman stabbed at the Bescott Stadium station in Warsaw on Sunday evening and later died. Yeah. His name, cop for this, this is allegedly, because there's a court case going on, Deng Chol Magic, 18, it says, from Warsaw. He's not from fucking Warsaw, is he? So he's been charged with murder, and it's understood, right, a row over a packet of biscuits took place at the Park Inn at the Radisson Hotel, where he was staying, of course. The Radisson, where else would you stay? Is it because no one else wants to stay at the shitty Radisson hotels that they put the asylum seekers in? I bet they thought, thank fuck for those boats, otherwise we'd be skint. And don't let Davidson in, he complains about everything. And why not, indeed? Anyway, he was staying there. The victim worked there just before she was attacked. Now, the case is going on, so I can't say too much more about it, but when do people have the right to say enough is enough? Mass immigration is now the biggest fucking problem in this country. We have no idea who these people are. No idea who they are. We're all just lambs to the slaughter. That's going to be us. And they're being picked off one at a time. How many times do you open the newspaper and see some illegal immigrant has killed someone, raped someone, done something? When are we going to fucking do anything? Do you remember a while ago, right, Israel, allegedly, somehow planted explosives in pages in Lebanon, and then at a given signal, they blew them all up. So we have nearly 1 million newly arrived migrants in this country. 1% of the population of this country are now fucking illegal immigrants, it would seem, unless I've read that wrong somewhere, but it wouldn't surprise me, and that's the ones we know about. How many this year? 2,000 in the last month or so? 21,000 in the, I don't know, there's fucking figures they'll be coming in today. As soon as that wind drops, they'll be there. Don't you worry about that. How many of them are here? Why are they here? Let's hope they're not pagers been sent by someone waiting for their cue. Who are these people? We don't know anything about them. They all look like fighting age to me. You don't see many old age pensioners getting off the fucking dinghies, do you? With their arthritis and the bad back and the funny legs. No, the reason they're not there is not because of that, because they know the fucking heating allowance has been stopped. So we've got to let all these other arseholes that are coming here know that their benefits have been stopped too. No more free doctors, no more free dentists, no more free hotels and credit cards. This country is a fucking laughing stock. And this government's going to make it worse. Don't you worry about it. Did you see her the other day, Fag Ash Little, on Prime Minister's Question Time, defending... Well, the Labour Party have apparently sent a job lot of people over there to fuck up the election to make sure Trump doesn't get in. Oh no, said Fag Little, they paid their own money. People can do what they want if that's what they want to do. Well, all they're going to do, these fucking idiots, is alienate the next president, which will be Trump. And it will fuck off the special relationship between us and the Yanks. And I suppose the Labour people will be quite happy about that. Well, Foreign Secretary, go and sort it. Just go and sort it out. We can't live without the Yanks. Really? No, we can't. Because we're just being dragged back. We've got to be a little tiny country. And the Labour Party are going to fuck this country up beyond all recognition. Listen to this. This is Marxist. They're almost like Pol Pot, aren't they? This like the Khmer Rouge. Anyone who has shares, right, if you buy shares or you have assets, like a house or whatever, or you got a flat somewhere, or anything that's classed as an asset or savings, you're going to be absolutely fucked in next week's budget. Do you know what? Keir Starmer has said, Keir Starmer, Bardi Rubble, with the blocked up doors, has said, I do not consider people with assets or things or pensions working people. Hang on a fucking minute. So you work all your life, put a bit aside for a rainy day, and these wallies in charge think that means you're no longer working people. So what's the incentive to work hard and do well? Just for the government to tax you to buggery and waste all your hard-earned cash, spending it on absolute fucking shit ideas like housing and feeding illegal immigrants and putting them in Radisson hotels where they can get up and fucking murder someone over a packet of biscuits. Where is Maggie Thatcher when we need her? Whew. Unbelievable. Apparently, the budget will impose the biggest tax hikes in 3 hikes. Where's that word come from? Fucking hikes. They're going to put taxes up. It's going to be the biggest tax raise in 3 decades, 30 years, and they want to raise. They want to raise 35 billion extra to take the burden. Oh, I don't know why they're doing it. It's fucking ridiculous. There's a geezer in the paper who calls himself Guido Fawkes. Anyway. He's exposed the Chancellor for lying on her CV. She had claimed that she previously worked as an economist at the HBOS, but it turns out she actually was a cleaner. No, she worked in the Complaints and Supports Department, so glad someone like that is in charge of the country's finances, aren't you? What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, cue David Lammy. Right, over to Ustream to hear more about that firearms officer and the police, and hear what I have to say about armed police and how policing in this country is falling to pieces because of things like just what's going to happen. So sign up to Ustream.com, sign for a year and get 2 months free. You can't say fair. You really, really will love it. If you like what I've got to say, and you like Freddie Starr, and you like Jethro, and you like Chubby Brown, and you like all the things you used to laugh at, for fuck's sake, go over now and sign to Ustream.com. It will cost you less for a month than a pint of beer. All right? See you there. Hello everybody, Davidson here, and I'm here to tell you of an exciting, wonderful thing. You can have a 7-day free trial to get all of the Ustream package, if you pardon the expression. Yes, you can grab my package for 7 days for no money, and then $3.99 plus VAT per month thereon afterwards. So go to Ustream.com, sign up and get your free 7-day trial. You will love it. Your knickers will dry out later.